What's up, guys? I'm Kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Oh boy. Um. Well, basically, as you can read the title, once again, I bring you another movie review from me. Just came back from seeing a movie that I was looking forward to seeing, the sequel to a great testosterone-driven movie known as Expendables 2. Yeah. Uh, Matter of fact, for all those closing purposes, as always, I don't know why I do this, but I just do it. Here's my ticket, as you can see. Uh, Good movie, very good movie, very good movie indeed. But once again, as always, a very testosterone-driven movie, man movie. It's a man movie, and for this being the year of the comic book movies, guys, it was kind of good to just get back to the old school in a way. And this is pretty much what this movie has been always about, just showcasing, paying homage to the, in terms of action that I grew up watching, in terms of characters like Stallone and, and Willis and Schwarzenegger, basically the trinity in a way of action movies for American wise, and adding everybody else involved in it. Oh boy. The movie starts off straight with a bang. Let's just put it like that. I'm not going to spoil too much for you guys. As always, I don't like to spoil, but it starts off with a bang and then it shows off the credit. Um, but it gets you right directly into the movie right from the get go. Um, it really does. It was just a very fun movie to watch. The chemistry between Mr. Stallone and Mr. Statham is still there. It is still there. It was just a pleasure to see them just banter back and forth and things like that. Um, but more importantly, you probably ask, okay, was there a real plot to this one? Um, in a sense, there was. In a sense, there was. Uh, Without spoiling too much and not giving too much away, bottom line, one of the Expendables' own is killed. It's also basically becomes a sense of revenge in a way to get back get back the people who killed one of their own. Jean-Claude Van Damme's mercenary group, his name was Jean Villain in this movie, and Van Damme did a good job as playing this very charismatic villain, but it came off very well, in my opinion. Uh, and What I'm not going to spoil is which member of the Expendables is killed. I'm not going to spoil who that is. That's something that you guys got to just go see for yourself. Uh, but it becomes that, at a matter of fact, that's how it becomes for a sense. But then it gets more in depth, where we find out that not only did Jean-Claude Van Damme's character kill one of their own, but he's looking for this uh, spoiler unfound plutonium that was left over from the Cold War that nobody knew about. Only Bruce Willis's character, Mr. Church, the CIA member from the first one, and so we get into that. But one character that I really enjoyed in this the most is Yunan's character, Maggie. Uh, Now, the only movie I've seen Yunan in was the Speed Racer movie. So it's really good to see her in this and to see a female amongst the boys. And she held her own very well with the boys. She was fluent in all these languages, and it was the chemistry, like the scenes with her and Barney Stallone's character was just really good. It was like kind of teasing, like, you know, is there something going on? Like, could there be like a little? But nah, I didn't do it too much. Uh, Hail Caesar's character, Luke Cage, as I like to call him now. Mr. Terry Crews was just spot on, fantastic. Every quick banter he had uh, just was fun. Um, Even Dolph Lundgren's character was really funny in this, but it was the chemistry between Lee Church and Barney, Mr. Sloan's character, that was really there. It was just really there. For all you Jet Li fans out there, I'm gonna spoil this for you guys. Uh, he was not in the movie a lot. He was in the first scene, the first couple few minutes of the movie. That was it, and then he left. And then I started thinking, like, was this a sense of him saying, like, I'm done? But it was kind of a sense of him just saying he's temporarily disbanded from the group right now. Um, you just have to see it for yourself to figure it out. But it was still fun to see Mr. Lee, but still, in that sense of where he was, he still did his thing, and I loved it. Uh, all the like the quirks and the, the wink winks that they had in this movie was fun. The comedy was there, the action was there, and I think what a lot of people was thinking, oh, this is rated R, so this is going to be nothing but cursing over the woodwork. Nah, when they needed to use profanity, it was there, and it was used properly. It wasn't over dramatic. Why is this a rated R movie? Is because of the fact that the potential violence in the movie, that it was amped up like this, like, oh my god, like, just crazy stuff that's happening in the movie, especially for all Chuck Norris's fans out there. Chuck did his thing, and he came up. They had it come on very fun, and they even kind of made poke fun at those, like, Chuck Norris facts in this movie, which was really funny. Um, he's called the Lone Wolf in this movie. His name was Booker. Now, if anybody knows, in 1978, the movie Good Guys Wear Black, what was Chuck Norris's name in that movie? There you go. It's paying homage to him. That's why his name is Booker. That paid homage to it, which was really funny. Um, but it was still good. It had a sense of, like, man, look at all these people that just bringing in. Mr. Sloan just got together and brought in. It was for guys like me who grew up in the '80s with these men, you know, and watching them pass the torch on to people like Jason Statham and people like that. That's pretty much what this movie is still continuing to be. You see the passing of the torch, but showing that the old school is still there, but showcasing as well that the new blood is carrying that torch, carrying that banner. Um, but yeah, like I said, didn't want to get too much into the plot. Didn't want to spoil too much for you guys. That's pretty much what my movie reviews are about. But it was fantastic to me. I really enjoyed it. If you take your girlfriend or anybody to see it, and if she's an action buff, okay. But if she's not really an action buff, then she may not like it. The question is, hey Chris, should I watch the first one to get recognized with this one? In a sense, it wouldn't hurt. But they give tidbits of what happened in the first one, so you kind of be still kind of caught up on it. My problem with the movie is that Mickey Rourke's character Tua wasn't in it. I wish he would have came back in it, but everybody else that was in the first one was in it. Um, it was fun to see Toll Road, Randy Couture's character. They kept joking with his ear. It was really funny. Um, Hail Caesar, Terry Crews' character, Luke Cage to me, people, was great. Um, Dolph Lundgren's Gunner got off the got off the drugs, and he was still. It was funny to know that they brought in his character out saying that he has all these doctorates, he got all these PhDs, but he's kind of crazy, and it was really funny. Um, and of course, Barney and Lee was just great. It was just really fun for me to sit down and watch some of the action heroes that I grew up watching still shine and still pull it off very well. It's doing very well at the box office, as I thought it would. and this is a good movie to end out pretty much as the summer action movies. Very much. Uh, there's not really much I can say. Just if you're an action buff, go check it out. You'll love it. But if you're like, I don't know, these guys are too old now to be doing this. Forget that, because they do joke about that as well. They joke about it, and they do it very very comedic, but it's still there, and it's very fun to see them joke about it. But um, they still got it. Old school is still cool, in my opinion. And nothing wrong with being seasoned, and we see that in this movie very much. But I do want to give my heartfelt and condolences to Mr. Stallone. He lost his son not too long ago, and my prayers go out to the Stallone family very much. But definitely, Expendables 2 was better than this first one. It really was. The action was amped up. Everybody did their part very well. To me, Van Damme made a very plausible, believable villain. And it's kind of funny. His name is Jean Villain. Get it? So, but he did his thing, and besides, it was really good to see Van Damme JVC back on the big screen. Very much. Um, it was good. It was really good. It gave a good wink to this Van Damme fan. I still am a fan of his, guys. I'm still am. But other than that, guys, Smart Kid, saying peace. Stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, I'll catch you on the next movie review. As always, y'all take care, and go support this movie. You won't be surprised. You won't be disappointed. I promise you that. So take care.